You know without you I'm so lonely. When you're not here 911 calling. Into your heat again I'm diving. Darling you, baby.
Hi, we're three K-pop darlings, just chatting K-pop. I'm Mama Jane.
And I'm Baby K.
And Missy's not with us today, which is okay, because we've missed somebody so much.
I'm so flattered. Oh my gosh.
This is going to be a short little one today because we're just going to catch up with Baby K, hear about her summer. She immediately got back here, and when she came in, she was like, I'm redoing the wall. I have video of her taking everything off the wall and putting it back up.
We're done with that. Putting stuff back on that wall and putting upstairs and on our empty wall. Then I'll go ahead and do this.
Get back up. And so, yeah, new updated wall.
Yeah.
It's still really full, but I'm also going to let you in on a little secret for Baby K. She moved all the things that used to be on the wall to her bedroom, and I'll show you that video now. Yes, notice the Hakyung felt flag.
America!
I don't know. He's not American, he's Korean, but there we go. Baby K's husband, giant flag.
I mean, how could I not?
Alright, so before we go much further and we talk about your summer,
Yeah.
we want to apologize for the less videos, the less posts than we normally do. I had some health issues, serious ones, and so I was trying to take care of that, and Baby K was not with me, and Miss C was helping, and so it was a rough summer and into the fall, but things are better. We don't have all the answers, and it's still a journey that we're going on, but we're going to do it together.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be okay. We're gonna figure it out.
Heck yeah.
And so there might be weeks or 2 weeks sometimes when we don't do anything. But we still love K-pop. I still love K-pop. Yeah, it's my saving grace.
That's so fair.
17 currently lives in my house. And
Yeah.
they keep me sane and grounded, and so do Stray Kids and ATs and the boys.
Oh, boys.
And everyone else on the wall, really. It just depends on the day or what's happening. Who's in my playlist?
It goes 17 and whoever else that day.
Yes, always 17 and someone else. We were talking the other day about how if they showed up at our door, it would be like family coming home.
Yeah.
Like if they knocked on our door, we'd be like, oh my gosh, come in. We're so happy to have you here. Like, and then we just treat them like family. Like,
Yeah.
get your own drink and
Go.
your own,
Yeah,
your own
you know.
snack. You know what it is. So yeah. Anyway,
That's so fair.
let's talk about your summer.
My summer.
Your summer, because you went off and did the actor thing.
I did.
You were
I was a paid
Actress.
actor for the summer. It was very chaotic.
So I think there's a few things that I find very interesting about the way your summer went, because people will think, oh, well, that sounds like a fun gig.
Yeah.
But there were a lot of things that went up to, there was, I would say, halfway through your summer before it really became kind of
A summer.
a summer. So tell us about how the schedule worked for you and what your day was like.
Once rehearsals started, I was up at like 7 in the morning, and I had to be at the theater at like 9, maybe 8, and I'd go until like 5, and then I'd go back, and then would do some stuff until like 10. So pretty much most of my day was rehearsing, and then once we got one show open, we would rehearse from 8 to 9, 8, 9, one of those two in the morning, to about 5. We would rehearse then, and then we would have a show at 6. Our call time to be at the theater getting ready for the show is at 6, and then we would perform until, and I wouldn't get home until like midnight, so I would be up most of the day. So my sleep schedule is really bad right now. And then once we got our second show open, it would still be that, but I'd be rotating between 2 shows at the very end of the day. And then once we got all 3 shows and I wasn't rehearsing during the day, I would sleep all day and like do all the things I needed, like laundry, chores, sleep.
Go to the river.
Sometimes we would go and do things and stuff like that, but a lot of the time I would either do schoolwork or like read or probably watch a movie. I watched a lot of movies, and I watched the same movies over and over again. So, well, that's okay, because I still watch those movies now that I'm home. But like once we got like the few weeks in where we had all 3 done, and we were performing all 3 every week, we started to do like camps. So like we would have like a little version of like, it was like called theater camp and kids camp, and we would do that, and I got to be in those, which was really fun.
But it took up all your time.
It took my time, but also it was really nice to be doing something during the day, because before then I was doing nothing. I was like sitting around doing nothing, and I didn't like that.
So for the first few months, you're super busy putting up one of 3 shows you're going to perform all summer.
Mm-hmm.
And then once that opens, then you're still super busy because you're now getting ready to put up the second one.
Yes.
And performing in the evening. So that
Yes.
one opens. And now you're putting up a 3rd show during the day and doing 3 different shows each night. Like,
yes,
one night you do one show, one night you do the next show.
Yes.
And rotating through. And then once that's done, you were like,
what do
now
I
do? Because I don't have anything to do during my day. And
Yeah.
so instead, now you're participating in their camps for kids.
Yes.
And participating and helping them.
Yeah.
And being a part of that.
Which was really fun. I made a bunch of friends, and because the camp was 9 to 12 or 9 to 2, so that wasn't my whole day. So after camps, with the friends that I made, we would go and do things. Like we would go to the river, or we would go like somewhat thrifting and like shopping, or we would do karaoke and watch a movie. Like we do a bunch of things to hang out with each other, and it was really fun. That's when like summer started becoming summer. And I had a really hard time. I still have a really hard time with this because I don't know how to socialize very well. But
Weird. and didn't miss that.
Anyways, I had a really hard time getting along with the other members of the cast. Probably because I lived separately from everybody else because they didn't have enough room.
Well, and not only that, she actually was in a college program.
Yes.
For actors. I mean, they're paid, but it's still college age program kids that are the core actors that do all 3 shows. And she was one of three high school students who were good enough to be in the college program.
Yes.
And the only one who came for the entire summer season, as far as high schoolers, because the other 2 still went to high school while in the early weeks of until their school finished, and you just went because you do a different style of school.
Yes. So
technically in college, but not college aged.
yes.
So living with all the college kids, because they all lived in the same
Like
complex.
Yeah.
And all the girls and the boys together. And so she was just too young.
It's not because I was too young. It was that they didn't have enough room, but also I had a different place to stay at the time, and it was a really good place. Like, I liked it. It was nice. And at the very beginning of the summer, I was like, oh, I kind of don't like living somewhere else because I don't get to know anybody anymore. I don't get to know anybody because I'm not in close. I don't spend more time 24/7 with everybody. But like halfway through the summer, I was like, thank goodness I live somewhere else. Because it was so nice to have my own like room, I could close my door and have my own space, and in the apartments you did not have that at all. And so I was very happy about that.
Yeah. Okay, so favorite part of summer of the process or the shows, what did you like most?
I absolutely loved performing. Performing was so much fun, especially because the 3 shows we did was 7 Brides for 7 Brothers, Scarlet Pimpernel, and Newsies. And it was so much fun to perform Newsies. That was my favorite part overall. And I miss it. I want to go back and perform Newsies again. Someday.
Yeah. What's your biggest takeaway? What did you learn most over the summer?
That I can't survive a whole summer away from home.
But you did it.
I did it, but do I want to do it again? Not really. I felt like, I guess the big takeaway was that there are sacrifices and you gain things because of that. Because back here at home, there were a bunch of dance events and K-pop events that went on over the summer. And I got to see them online, but I didn't get to go because I was somewhere else. And because I'm part of a dance team, they were doing performances, they were doing practices, and I couldn't go to any of that, and I felt like left out. And so that was a sacrifice for leaving and going somewhere else. But also I gained a bunch of things when I was in Idaho, because I gained new friends, like new experiences, stuff that I can put on confidence, skills, yeah. And like, if I wanted to do theater again here, I could put that on my resume and it would make me more likely to get hired or casted because I had experience. So, yeah.
Didn't miss us at all.
What?
Well, to be fair, we went up to visit as often as we could, and
Yep.
I actually am one of the teachers for the camps, so I was there for that.
Yep. So that was really nice. So I guess I didn't spend the whole summer away from home because home came to me, but
Yeah, there you go.
but
Take
still,
your home with you.
but still, I was still missing things. So
Sure. Would you say it was a good choice? Would you do it again? Maybe not next summer, but in the future?
I'll probably do it again, but I like to spend at least, because this was going to be like my first summer of like K-pop, and I left because
Well, let's not say that, because you've had many summers of K-pop, but it was your first summer K-pop with all the things, being in a crew
Yeah.
and a dance troupe and all of the
Yeah.
things.
well, because we didn't know what like cup sleeves were or RPDs were.
Well, when we first started,
When
we
we
didn't know
first
anything
started-
at all.
We didn't know anything about like the events, and we learned about it at the very end of last summer.
But to be fair, you were looking forward to having a summer where you could do all the K-pop events,
Yes.
to participate with your dance team, and perform and
Yes.
travel and those kind of things. And then you made this choice to be an actor.
Yep.
So you regret that? Not regret
No,
it?
because I came out with a bunch of things that I probably would have missed if I didn't go.
Okay.
So
But this next year, you're thinking,
this next year I'm staying.
I want a K-pop summer. And then maybe another year.
maybe a different year, but not next year. I'm staying.
Okay. All right. Well, I think that's all the questions I have about your summer. Anything you want to round out?
No.
And she's back.
Oh,
Well, welcome back, Baby K,
thanks.
and welcome back to our channel and our YouTubes, videos, whatever you call these, vlogs, blogs. I don't know anymore. I'm just my brain.
Debate. It's not a debate.
You answer it. So yeah, hopefully we might have one or two more of these, just Baby K and I, as we kind of transition through some of the things that are going on for Miss C and going on with me. But we will be back all together, 3 K-pop darling, as soon as we can.
Yes. You might get just stuff of me too. Just me.
Yay, just you.
Just Bean. Just Bean. Just
And
me.
that's the only reason that she likes Just Be, because
That's not
she's a Bane fan.
That's
She's
not
a
true.
Bane fan.
I am a Bane stan and I love him with all my heart, but that's not the reason I do. That's
There
not the
are
only
other
reason.
things to like in Just Be. I'm just saying.
Oh no!
There are other boys in there who are very good at what they do.
I know.
And not
That's
to mention very cute and take their shirts off often. See, we're back. And there it is.
Bane is not the only reason I like Just Bane. Just be.
See, you can't even say Just Be without it being Just Bane.
It's because Bane is spelled B-A-I-N. How am I supposed to? Okay. I'm done here. I'm done. I'm getting out. Let me out.
No. Anyway, someday we'll talk about Just Be
Yes.
and all of the cute boys that are in it.
Bane.
And one day we'll talk about why we love Bane and where we came to love Bane.
Yeah.
And how close we came to seeing him Live.
concert.
In concert. Stupid snow.
Right, because it was.
Snow. Stupid snow. Anyway, we couldn't get there because of the snow. Yeah. Let's wrap this up.
Okay.
Okay. That's a wrap. Bye from Mama J.
Bye from Baby K. Peace out. Okay, so we did something, and we got a Bang Chan cake for his birthday, because why not? And we're gonna...
Happy birthday, Chris.
Happy birthday, Chris. And we're gonna...
Oh, okay.
Well, I can do it this way. Okay, ready? Oh!
Well, that was most refreshing.
It's good though.
Mm.
Happy birthday! Yeah.
I'm gonna pause for a second. I kind of feel like we've done this and talked with. Where did we talk about all of this? About your schedule, and who did we talk about it with?
School. The thing I freaked out about?
Oh. Okay. I'm sorry. It's the brain thing, right? Yeah, I know. It felt familiar, but I couldn't remember.
Yeah. School project.
Okay.